Well, happy Wellness Check Wednesday. Fantastic, wonderful, beautiful people. Happy Wellness Check Wednesday. It is a wonderful Wednesday to be well. It is me, shammah Kinchen, coming live straight from the gym, okay? Yes, this is sweat. Now's a good place to give God some glory that you're not in the same room with me, okay? So the salon is really close to the gym. I said, let me pop over and record this week's Wellness Check Wednesday. So last week we discussed getting back to our routine, getting back on schedule, and getting our lives back on track. And I'm super proud of myself because I have been going to the gym consistently, working on my diet, eliminating some things out of my life that I know are keeping me or can keep me from being great and being intentional about that. So with that being said, today I was super sore. And I was like, okay, so one of two things are gonna happen, or two things are gonna happen if I go into this gym today and call myself trying to, be great Either I'm gonna injure myself because I'm so tight and I'm so sore, or the workout's gonna be terrible because I'm tired. So today is a recovery day, and this is Wellness and the Recovery. What I love about working out at Cowboys Fit Plano, which is a great workout facility. If you live in the Plano area, come work out with me. They have awesome deals going on. Tell them I sent you. But one of the great things about working out there is they have what is called a recovery lounge. So this is the amazing Michelle, and she runs the recovery lounge right over here at Cowboys Fit Plano. And so today I went through all of the pieces in the recovery lounge. I started with cryotherapy. Why?
Oh, I know.
Chat is cold. It's cold. Promptly followed by the sauna. Yeah. And then from there, I went and did some compression, work for circulation, and sat in the hydrotherapy massage chairs. This chair though, I feel like a noodle. It was fantastic. One of the biggest things that I learned in this moment today is I used to think of recovery as, I need to recover, which means I don't need to do anything, right? I should rest, I should sit still. That makes sense. If you're gonna recover from doing something strenuous, maybe you don't do anything at all until you feel better, right? That's kind of how I've always processed recovery, but what I'm learning is that's not really true.
It's all about recovery, and it's all about taking a warm muscle and making it relax and stretch, and to help
recovery is intentional action. It means that I am being intentional, focusing on the areas that are tight, working to get my blood flow, working to get that circulation up, working to make sure that there's oxygen, because recovery by definition simply means getting back to the place where you were strong. So in order for you to do that, you have to take intentional actions to loosen, strengthen, stretch yourself so that you can get back to the place where you are effective. And that's what I want us to think about this Wellness Check Wednesday. And that is applicable in every area of our lives, be it mental, emotional, physical, spiritual. We are in recovery. And when you're in recovery, there are intentional actions and steps that we can take to gauge, to have a metric system that, hey, I need to do this to get from point A to point B until I am in recovery, right? So being intentional about that. When you feel yourself needing recovery in your mind, what are the steps that you can take to do that? You can pray. You can eliminate the noise that you're hearing. You can cut out some of the things that stress you out, and you can free that brain space so that you can operate effectively. You can take supplements if you're feeling foggy in the brain. Do what you need to do to help yourself. What can you do for your emotional wellness? If you're like, I am hurt, I am down, I am depressed, and I need to start recovering back to who I know I am. I'm having a prodigal son moment. How do I get back to my father's house? That's a recovery, right? First, you have to recognize, I am not where I want to be. This is not who I am right now. How do I get back to who I know that I am? And so you start taking those steps. If it's emotional, if that means we need to get therapy, if that means you need to talk to somebody, if that means that we need to, like I said, I always revert back to praying, but I believe in therapy, self-help books, removing the toxins out of your life, the toxic food, the toxic people, the toxicity that is bringing you down and poisoning you and causing you to feel those feelings. Remove them out of your life so we can take the steps into recovery. The same thing with your body, the same thing with your spirit. Being intentional about taking actions, getting involved in a church group or getting involved with people that build your spirit up so that we can work and walk in our God-given strength and potential. So this is wellness and the recovery. I speak recovery and the recovery. I speak recovery on this wellness over you today. Wellness in your life, wellness in your family, wellness over your businesses, wellness at the job, wellness at the school. May God grant you the desires of your heart. Wellness, wellness, wellness. I'll see you next week. I got to go take a shower.